I have this issue. Now we know the market situation, and how do I make calls? What do I say to a client when customer high to make a sales call?
I mean, nothing else. You just say good morning to people. Life goes on, man. The bottom line is this is market. There's ups and downs, and of course, some people are going to be a little concerned. If you ever find somebody who's been affected directly by the sad situation on the 21st, now that's a place we have to all stop and listen, because somebody close to you, you're going to find out has been affected. Now that's a different space. But the truth is, 99% of Sri Lanka has been spectators of this ridiculous, unfortunate incident. Now, most people are, as usual, are going to spend a lot of time talking about it, not that they have any control over it. The truth is, you got to take control of your life. If you lose control of your life, then you are going to give in to these external forces, which is not exactly what we don't want to happen. So leave the philosophy aside. Bottom line, nothing changes. Sri Lanka's got 22 million people. We are a country right now in operation. We got to start doing business. That's the only answer to this. Look back. We've seen how many times central bank being bombed. We've seen the worst case scenarios happening in the heart of the city. We've had a war for 30 years. So you've still seen the GDP growing at 3%. You have ups and downs. Only time the GDP went down below into minus was in 2001 or something like that. So this country has always been resilient. It's the window that you look at. In the worst case situations, you will still have opportunity. It's a positive mindset to do business. What's going to get you through this? Now, said that, if you're a strategic sales expert, you have already been prepared for this. In other words, if you're selling, beverages or cold drinks or ice cream, you have to be prepared for a rainy season. And on rainy season, your sales are going to go down. So when the rain comes or a thunderstorm comes, you can't wake up and say, what happened? You got to be preparing for that. And we are prepared for this. What could go wrong? The variables, we call it scenario planning. What are the variables? The variables are a natural disaster. The question is whether it's today, tomorrow, or a week from now. It's going to happen. What are you going to do about it? What's the game plan? You got to have all the gears ready. The next thing, if you live in this time of the decade, terrorism. Could be Paris. Could be Portugal. It could be any country in the world, and we were lucky. And that's what we're up against. So when terrorism happens, how do you rise back? And what's your strategy if a particular industry is hit? I totally agree. If you call a hotel right now, it's going to be a lot of doom there, because tourists have left, service charge is down, their room numbers are not going to be the same. So obviously to work with them separately to be able to help them in their growth plan. This is where being partners with your customers come handy. So if I was on the phone, Musa, if I'm talking to a customer today, it's not about, hey, when are you going to send me my order? But what's their plan to bring it back on track, and how do I become a partner to support that whole process? And in that, there could be business opportunities. So that's the game.